I'm Priestess Autumn Phoenix, Priestess of Coven of the Phoenix, located here in New York City. Follow me on my social media platforms at Facebook, Magically Blessed. Follow me on Instagram at Autumn_Phoenix1. Follow me on Twitter at Priestess Autumn. Follow me on YouTube at Autumn Phoenix. And follow me, of course, here on Periscope. So tonight is all about lazy witchcraft. Every witch gets exhausted. Every witch has a life outside of their craft. Sometimes you don't feel like doing a big ritual. Sometimes you just don't want to be bothered with pulling out herbs, essential oils to do spell work. But yes, you can be lazy and still manifest your dreams by magical means. Sometimes, as much as we really want to devote more time to witchcraft and other spiritual practices, we have jobs, school, and other commitments. And sometimes there's just not enough hours in the day to do witchcraft. But manage your time a little bit better. But if you're really just doggone tired, then yes, you can still practice your craft and get the same results as if you were doing a ritual. Witchcraft does not have to be full-blown, pre-planned, elaborate, and memorized rituals. They don't. Witchcraft is as simple as lighting a candle of your choosing or lighting a candle that corresponds with your desire. Period. Witchcraft is not what you see on TV or in the movies. It's not. Some of you who don't know that, now you know. Alright? Some of you are already doing witchcraft and you may not even know it. It's what you do in your everyday life. You know that when you blow out candles on your birthday cake and you make a wish, that's witchcraft. Oh yeah, that's witchcraft. Christians won't tell you that. But yes, when you make a wish, when you blow out your birthday candles, that's witchcraft. Because you're sending out an intent that you want to manifest into your life. So if you were a little girl and you made a wish on your birthday cake to get a life-size Barbie, congratulations, you just did witchcraft. You just did it. Making coffee, taking a bath, or taking a shower, and even taking a walk, it's not what you are doing. It's more about how you are doing it. Being able to turn everyday activities into magical practices, and that isn't discounted and is still considered real witchcraft. And when you do those everyday things, that's when you'll notice your life start to change. So I have a couple of ideas that you can do if you don't have the time to do the big rituals. What you can do is, when it comes to your coffee, your tea, or your hot chocolate, whatever you drink in the morning, you can bless that beverage and stir clockwise 3 times as you are envisioning your desired results. You can drink your coffee, your tea, your hot chocolate, and feel the charge of productivity and, get on it. Do not think that you can substitute coffee, tea, or hot chocolate for alcohol. No, you're just going to be drunk and then going off to work or school. Okay, alcohol is spiritual damage. It does damage you spiritually, just like smoking, doing drugs, doing coke, doing heroin, doing crack. I know a lot of people claim that they have spiritual experiences by smoking weed. Those experiences are not truly real, and they open up the doorway to the demonic. Okay? And when you have a demon in your house, you're in some serious shit. You're in trouble. You're in a lot of trouble. So do not substitute a beverage with alcohol or drugs, because that opens the doorway to the demonic. Alright? You can do kitchen magic if you are a kitchen witch, if you're the type of witch that loves to cook, if you're the type who likes to cook or bake from scratch. This might be your literal bread and butter. If you love to cook and bake from scratch. Integrating witchcraft into food. There are even books available on kitchen witchery. You can go on Amazon or go to Barnes and Nobles and get ripped off. All my books on witchcraft came from Amazon, because I'm not paying $30 for a book when I can get that same book off of Amazon for $3.99. Okay? That's why I always tell the members of my coven to stick within their budget. So go to Barnes and Noble, write down the books that you want, and then just buy them on Amazon for a much lower price. Because Barnes and Noble will overcharge you, especially if you are not a member. I'm not a member of Barnes and Noble. I'm not a member because they want $25 a month, and you have to have a credit card, a debit card connected to their account. And I'm not doing that. Okay, especially when I can get it for $3.99 off of Amazon. And it's the same damn book. Right? So save yourself some money and not spend $30 on a book that you can get off of Amazon for $3.99. Okay? You can carve sigils into your baked goods. You can add particular herbs into your food. But when you do add a particular herb into your food for magical purposes, make sure that you are not actually allergic to that herb. Because some herbs, if you ingest it, you will probably quite literally drop dead. Drop dead right there on the spot. So before you consume an herb, be damn sure that you are not allergic to it. Even for some people, even touching a particular herb can have them have a bad reaction. But I know for a fact that if you eat an herb that you are allergic to, most likely you will drop dead right there on the spot. So just because you can incorporate lavender into your cake, don't do it if you are allergic to lavender, because most likely you will have a bad reaction or you will die. Alright? So be sure you can eat it. Alright? Not every herb that is used in witchcraft can be eaten. And some herbs in witchcraft has to be handled with wearing gloves. Alright, especially, I'll give you an example. Poison ivy and poison oak. You better be wearing gloves. Do not burn poison ivy or poison oak. You will die. Alright? Poison ivy, poison oak is used for protection, banishment, but do not burn it. Matter of fact, you can burn poison ivy and poison oak. Just remove yourself from the room while it's burning. Open up your windows. You do not want to get that in your lungs because you will die. All right? So be very careful when it comes to herbs. Be very careful when it comes to essential oils too, because if you are allergic to that oil, most likely you'll find yourself in the hospital or you will be dead. All right? Mm-hmm. If you have a garden and you plant certain herbs like rosemary or lilac, those don't normally cause people to have a bad reaction, but like I said before, do check before you use it. If you have your own garden and you grow your own vegetation, your own herbs, then you can use that in your spell work. Another way that you can do witchcraft if you're feeling lazy, like a lazy Sunday afternoon, is by simply taking a ritual bath or a shower. As you are showering, visualize the shower's water energy washing away your stress. You want to breathe deeply. Don't breathe the water in, okay? Because then, we have a drowning incident on our hands. So breathe in deeply. Just make sure your head is above water. Make sure you're not actually taking water in, all right? And you feel the stress just literally washing over your body and going down that drain. You can also enhance this practice by visualizing white, blue, or rainbow colors, or even your favorite color. Like my favorite color, I would have to say, is midnight blue. So I would visualize that color as an energy field protecting me and helping me release all that negativity down the drain and off of my body, as well as taking all of that stress off of me too. And if you want to take a ritual bath and you're not a witch, okay, fine. What you can do is you can just take your favorite essential oil, may it be rosemary, rose, lavender, and just put it in your bath water. One thing you can do also is you can take baking soda, and what else? No, not baking soda. Baking soda or that other type of salt, Epsom salt, and take your favorite essential oil, mix it up, and put it in your bath water if you happen to be taking a bath. And when you come out, your skin is going to be so soft. Your skin is going to be so, moisturized. So you can do that if you are not a witch. That helps with your skin. Another thing you can do is sleep magic. Now, when it comes to witches and sleep, we know that amethyst and lavender works incredible for sleep, especially if you have insomnia or if you are suffering from nightmares, night terrors. Lavender and amethyst, dispel that. So what you can do is sleep magic. The moments just before you go to bed, you can have a small meditation. Meditate on how your day was. Meditate on what you want your day to be tomorrow, the next week, for the rest of the month. Go big. You can take, if you're the type of person to drink tea to help you relax, that type of tea is so funny. That type of tea you see in the grocery store, and you see this grizzly bear sitting in a chair, and he's wearing a hat, a nightcap. What is it called? Sleepy time tea? You know what I'm talking about. You seen it. You've seen it. It's this tea with this grizzly bear sitting down on a couch or on like a recliner, and you know what I'm talking about? Yes. And he's like, it's so funny. It's funny. He's like wearing like a nightcap. It's so funny. Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. That sleepy time tea, where he's like sitting like a recliner. He's like in his pajamas, and he's wearing a nightcap with his head. That's what I'm talking about. If you drink tea right before you go to bed, you can turn that into a sleeping spell. You can put amethyst into your pillowcase or under your pillow or underneath your mattress. You can keep a dream journal so that when you wake up in the morning, you can interpret your dreams. Our dreams hold a lot of messages. If you are not just a witch, but if you are a spiritual person and you work with spirits, you know that a lot of our messages come when we are asleep. So if you get a message in your dreams and you feel strongly that you should write it down when you wake up in the morning, write it down as soon as you wake up in the morning. As soon write it down before you go to the bathroom. Write it down before you have breakfast. Do that first, because if you don't, you're going to forget it. Okay? And you can't get it back. You can't. The only way you can get that dream back is if it was of such significant importance that you have the dream again. Like you get a second chance. So, just to save yourself from a lot of grief, just write down the dream as soon as you wake up in the morning. Do that. And analyze them, interpret them, listen to what your intuition is saying. Don't disregard it because it's not something big and elaborate. Your intuition will never lie to you. If you already have this ability known as lucid dreaming, when you can control your dreams, and when you are dreaming and you know that you are dreaming, that's a skill. That's a skill that has to be practiced constantly. It's not a skill that one person most likely will be able to achieve in one night. But lucid dreaming is so good to be able to do, because when you can control your dreams, when you wake up, truly speaking, you'll be able to control your reality. You'll be able to control this reality. Lucid dreaming is when you are dreaming and you know that you are dreaming and you are able to control those dreams. So let's say you are having a nightmare. You know that you are having a nightmare. So you go to a different part of the dream. You dream that you have a gun and you're killing that monster that's chasing you. That's control over your dream. So those are some ways that you can do witchcraft if you are, just lounging around the house, not really feeling like doing a big ritual, lazy witchcraft. So once again, I'm going to tell you where you can find me at. Find me on Facebook at Magically Blessed. Find me on Instagram at Autumn_Phoenix1. Follow me on Twitter at Priestess Autumn. Follow me on YouTube at Autumn Phoenix, and follow me on Periscope at Autumn Phoenix. So thank you everybody for joining me tonight, and I will upload this to my Facebook page and my YouTube page shortly. So thank you for joining me everybody, and I'll speak to you guys shortly. Bye everybody.